Hello everyone, I'm gonna cook the curry today, chicken curry. So this is the potato. I'm gonna peel it. Peel it, peel it, peel it. So I'm gonna peel the potato first. I have the water here with the salt in it, a little salt in it. So after I peel it, I'm gonna put it in here. Continue peeling it. So you peel it like this. It's super clean. And then you leave them in the salted water right after, so it keep the potato not getting brown outside or yellow. Okay. It's really good when you cook them with curry. Everybody's favorite is curry here in the house. I'm on my last one. I'm done peeling it. I'm on my last one. Oh, righty. So after I cut them, they're gonna be like this. I'm gonna place the towel paper up for the air don't get in, so it won't be getting brown fast. So this chicken, I'm gonna cut them, chop them in some smaller piece before I go cook it. Now I'm gonna cut the chicken, okay? This one. I'm not that strong. We eat chicken feet too. Chicken wings. So like these pieces, wings, and then this one. The leg. Gonna. I'm not bro. Oh yeah. I am not the bro. See, around this piece is good enough. See? Okay, my last piece. Like this. You see how the piece look very good. And after I am done chopping it, this is how it's gonna be looking for one organic chicken. They call brown chicken, the organic one. I don't eat the chicken that have a lot of hormone. I always eat this chicken, brown chicken. So they are a little bit less meat, but the meat is more chewier, which is I like, better cooked. And this is how we always do. Now I'm gonna smash the garlic. This is how you smash the garlic. And make them in smaller pieces. This is the best I can because this one is frozen, it's not fresh. When it's fresh, you can make them smaller in pieces, like, but this is frozen one. All we need is we just need this one so we can put it in with the garlic later. So it will be smelling better for the chicken and better taste. I prepare all of these for the chicken curry. I have the salt is here, the chili, the salt, the curry powder, and the sugar. You need a little salt, and then you need sugar, because when you cook in the curry needs a little sweet taste. So you put sugar, and then I have the garlic and the lemongrass here. I have the whole chickens here. I'm gonna use the Royal D coconut milk, nước cốt dừa, but you can use that brand as well. My sister liked that brand, Savoy coconut cream. So I use the lactate milk. I use one glass of it, 1 cup of it, and I cook them with the fish sauce. The brand is called Tree Crab brand fish sauce. This is the brand that we always eat. I think I consider it's a good brand for me. People eat different brand, like it depends on their how they like it and what is the price of it. So this is most preparation for the curry that I'm gonna cook for today. So I pour the oil in, and it's set on high, waiting for it to hot, and then we're gonna fry the potato first. So when I get the towel paper and cover the potato is still white. It doesn't turn brown. You see how it works? And the salt also help. If you don't do it, it's gonna turn like really like brown and dark. So the oil is about to get ready now. So I'm gonna start frying the. It started. It's not. You see when you put it in, and you can see if the steam up, it means it's hot, but it's not hot enough, right? So when it's not hot enough, if you put a lot of potato in, it takes longer time for it to heat up. So when you put one piece in and you see it start bubble more, like bigger bubble, that's how the oil is more hotter. Then now we're gonna put more in. I have my gloves on. I'm not gonna do these without the gloves, like I always do. You see now, when the oil is heating up, it's gonna bubble up anyway. And I'm thinking I don't have a lot of potato. I got 6 of them today. So I'm gonna put everything in. And all I do is I just wait until it's brown. So after I pour everything in, all I do, I just spread it out. Yeah, get the oil so they can fry. It's not a lot, so we just fry it one time. Okay, we wait. Now some of them start getting golden. All you do, you just turn them. Actually, you just do like this first, and then see which one is good. Because this too much of them, and then after you do this, and then you turn them. You see that already, and then you just turn them this way. Wow, good. Until it's all brown like this. The reason I say brown like this because when you put it in the curry, it's not breaking. Yeah? So what you do, you take them out and leave them in the tray with the towel paper. Everything you do with oily or something like that, you have to have the towel paper. You find the towel paper very helpful, Very helpful. Fried potato, after you fry it, it's gonna turn golden like this. The pan getting hot. Now you put a little oil in. And you want to make sure this one is heavy. You want to make sure it go around so everywhere in the pan have the oil, right? And what you do is you add on the garlic. So you see how the garlic is. It doesn't have to turn brown first because we're gonna add on the lemongrass. And then on this other side, they got it getting the brown over here. See? So we mix them together. You can smell it, but it smells really good now. Now I'm gonna add on the rest of this. I'm gonna stir them. Everyone cook different, but it depends on how you cook and how you put the ingredients in, and how the taste come out is good, right? So it's more brown now. I'm gonna add on the chili. So it make everything come in. And now we're gonna add on the chicken. So I have to hold this one right here to make sure that I mix them well together. It smells so good. I even got the sneeze. So now I add on the fish sauce. The fish sauce make the taste way better. If you don't eat fish sauce, you can cook it only with sugar, salt, milk, and coconut milk. It have to be coconut milk. And instead of putting water in, I do the milk because that makes a better taste. It makes better taste for the curry. I don't like the I don't like to add on the water. No water. But you can add water if you want it. It doesn't limit. Stir it up more. You can go ahead and get the lid and close it for faster cook. So I'm gonna close the lid just for a little bit to let all the chicken cook before I add on the coconut cream and then the milk. So you're gonna open it up and you're stirring it up a little bit more. Good. Now I'm gonna add on the curry powder. You spread it out. When the curry powder come in, it's gonna get thicken the meat. And stir it up. Make sure the curry and the meat penetrate together. Like I say, everyone have different method of cooking. This is my method. If you already know how to cook curry, it's good. Open the lid. I'm gonna put the lid away in a second. I'm gonna stir it up. And it's time to add on the coconut cream, milk, and the milk. We can call the coconut cream, the coconut milk, and then the milk as well. Okay, so we're gonna have on a little bit more. And now I'm gonna add on the milk. You want it more loose, right? You add more milk, because if you don't, then you're gonna have, it's really thick. So I'm gonna add on another cup. Wow, it does look good, isn't it? So I have 2 of the coconut cream. This is the brand that I use. It's a good brand. So now I'm gonna stir it up. Since you have to, I shake it up before I open it, but since it's, you lay it there for a little bit, you need to stir it up again. And then now you add on your coconut milk. Hey, yeah, it looks so good. I want to eat them already. I'm gonna add on a little bit of hot water from my fountain. The coconut smells good. Since you don't want to waste nothing, like like on the can, in the can, you just get a little hot water. Like me, I just get a little hot water, and then I make sure that I go around it for all of the coconut milk be useful, right? After you add on the coconut milk and the milk, this is how it's gonna be looking. So good, so nice. My son loves it, but because he is on keto now. He back to keto, so he probably can't eat it, because it have like coconut, it have sugar, and also have the fried potato. So he won't be eating it, but I limit the carbs. I'm on his schedule of keto diet, but I cheat. I cheat all the time. Everybody know me know. Oh, in the love life, I don't cheat. I hate cheating. But in the food, I cheat sometimes. So now I add on the salt that I already prepared. Because of the garlic, the chili, the lemongrass, it make me sneeze, and I have like a little bit like a stuffy nose right now. And this is sugar I'm gonna add on. Sugar is the most for the curry, because you don't cook them with nothing but salt and sugar. I'm saving this one for the last. So after I cook it, I'm gonna add it on. Now I'm gonna stir it, because I just add on the sugar and the salt. It's good. It look good already, and it also tastes good. This one you can eat with the rice noodle. You can eat with the rice. You can eat with the bread. You dip it in and you are good. After I put everything in, now this is how it's gonna be looking. It's very good. So the chicken is about to cook like 80% now. So I'm gonna take this in. I'm gonna use my hand because I'm filming it by myself. My daughter, she's still sleeping. I asked her for help with the filming, but she said, "Okay, Mom, call me." But I was since the weather is so cold, I don't want to bother her, so I'll do it myself, you know. And the beginner. All I do is the cooking. My daughter didn't teach me, but the filming and the editing and everything else, she taught me. So she actually my master. Haha. I let my master sleep. No, she started school Monday. So I want her to. She actually studying right now at home, and she will be start her school Monday coming up, and you know, by tomorrow. So I let my master sleep, but because I didn't know how to do this. I know about this. I know about filming zero. I know how to make a little small filming, but like editing and putting together, I know zero before Christmas. So, but New Year, new resolution, right? So I'm gonna learn how to do this video, and I hope it's helpful for someone that don't know how to cook. I learned how to do the video so I can be, make a YouTube for people who doesn't know how to cook the curry, or people want to learn in different way, because no one is perfect, and I know that I'm not a perfect. And if I make some mistake in the video, it's very normal for humans, and people make mistake. So if you watch it and you see I make few mistake, just don't go hard on me, okay? Because I do this for like my entertainments, my New Year resolution, more than I do it because I want to be, oh yeah, I want to be a YouTuber, or I want to be famous. No, I just want to be like doing something that to get away with things right now. And I think I find out that making food and video, it's kind of enjoy, like I enjoy, I relax to do it. So I just do it. Stir it up again. And let it sit about one after the potato. You put the potato in. You see how I can stir it and the potato won't break? A lot of people don't do it because they just think they go ahead and put the potato in raw, but later then it's gonna break, and then you don't see the potato anymore, and you don't feel that potato is there anymore. It's penetrating into the soup more because it broke in pieces. It broke in pieces, you know. So I'll let it sit for a few more minutes cooking to get the curry into there, the potato. Then I'm gonna add on the coconut milk, and then we good. Now it's time to put the bread in to heat it up for it to get crunchy. Then we can eat with the curry. only me and Tracy eating. This bread I bought at Rouse Market the other day. And then whenever you buy the bread or any sandwiches, you just go ahead and put them in the refrigerator. You can keep them longer. Don't put them outside. I always put them in the refrigerator. All my food, so I pack it up and I put in the container and put in the refrigerator, because I don't want to let the food outside. I consider it's not good to do that, you know. So the curry is about to ready now. So you see how thick the curry is? Very thick, right? Maybe I don't have enough light, but outside it looked like really like curry color and thick like this. It's so good. And everyone else eat and taste and different, because you know sometimes like I eat like a little bit less salty and you eat more salty, or I eat more salty, you eat less salty. So the ingredients I add on earlier, it's just a demonstration for you guys to see. But if you say, oh yeah, I want to eat more salt, I want them to be more salty, then you do it. I'm add on my last coconut milk. Tracy, can you give me a little water in here? So this is how it look. Ay, yeah, it's so good. My son gonna say, I want to eat it. But sorry, son, you can't unless you want to cheat like mama. So what I do, I put a little hot water in to the can, so you don't, you see how the coconut cream still coming out? I don't want to waste it, you know. If you waste it, you can waste it. It's up to you. But if you do that, then you're not wasting nothing. I cook only 2 cans of coconut juice. If you want to cook like 3 cans for more like coconut taste, for your desiring, you want more like creamy, then you can do it. But for me, 2 is good for 1 chickens and 6 potato that I bought, and it make Tracy love the potato, and it make it perfect. This is more serving for at least 10 people. And we have 5 in the family. We have 5 in the house. My son won't eat it. I don't know if my daughter gonna be eating it, but Lena definitely eating it. So I go further out. This is the real color look. I hope you enjoy watching my cooking. If you think it's helpful, it's helpful. If you think that, oh, I know how to do it, that's fine. You can cook, you know, the way you want it. And anyone who think it's good, thank you. Ready to eat now. So what I do, I'm gonna put them in the bowl, and the bread is about to get ready too. Look at this. Oh, this one's good. Lena gonna love it, huh, Lena? Lena keep asking, when you cooking curry? You cooking curry? Yes, I'm cooking curry, Lena. So, since it's already well done, good, ready to eat, I'm gonna turn up the stove. When I turn up the stove, I'm gonna eat just a tiny bit. I don't eat a lot. And then I'm gonna put in the bowl like this. I'm gonna get more like chicken breast for Tracy, because Tracy loves the chicken breast. She loves legs and breast. I like more like wings. Yeah. Now I just add on a little bit of cilantro to make it look good. This is mine. Actually, you can eat it with the mint or this. See how it look good? Bread is about to get done. I turn it up. I will take it out. Can have a plate over. Because I have the glove, so I can go ahead and take the bread out. Let's fill it. Feel the crunchy. Like. So you toast it up. Now it's like a crunchy. Look, feel it. See? It's ready to eat. So after I cook, I do all the process. Now the breakfast is ready. I have the curries here. I have the chili sauce with the lambs. I have the drink. And I have the bread. So what I do is I squeeze the lambs, my hand is clean, into the salt, right? Then you dip it with the chicken. Chicken dip with the sauce, lemons in here, the lambs in here. In my country, we call lambs or lemon is the same, so I just keep mistaking lemon. And now breakfast is complete. I'm gonna eat. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy my video. I'm gonna open the Shasta Tiki Punch and pour it into the glass. This one is Tracy actually favorite. She gonna drink it. I just want to make the scenes look good that I have the drink in here. I told you the secret, right? But I drink water. But this is Tracy's favorite. If anyone know Tracy, if you want to give her something, buy the Shasta Tiki Punch, and they carry it at Costco. Very, very cheap price for what I think. Cheap price, and tastes good, right? Once in a while you drink it, but you don't drink it all the time because contain a lot of sugar. But this is how it's gonna be looking. Very beautiful, very pretty, and ready to eat now. So this is what the potato look like when you cut them and fry them. Going down. Cut them and fry them so it's gonna be one piece without breaking. And it's really good. I'm gonna eat them first. You can also dip with the chili sauce with the lemon. Good. I have to eat fast, so I have to go to work. Okay, see you.